appears that there is U.S. military forces and bombers in air on their way to the Middle East. Looks like the U.S. has been trying to decide if it's going to be able to negotiate or go to war. We're hearing it looks like we are preparing to go to war, and there have been new forces and bombers in air on their way to the Middle East. Looks like the U.S. has been trying to decide if it's going to be able to negotiate or go to war. We're hearing it looks like we are preparing to go to war, and there have been nuclear warnings that have been issued and breaking news coming out, not even in the past half an hour, of major threats that are being issued. Things have escalated significantly. Now, we're going to dive in. Let me share with you the video footage, the articles. I'm going to put it all on the screen, read right from it. All of the sources are going to be hyperlinked so you can see the dates and where they're coming from, because there is a lot. So let's just go ahead and get right to it. So here you can see that Trump has wrapped up a White House Situation Room meeting on Iran. So they had to enter into the Situation Room. We're hearing it was a 1 hour and 20-minute session, and there is a lot that is unfolded.
This comfort hotel.
Now, let's take a look here. This says Trump increasingly warm to using U.S. military to strike in Iran, sources say. So they're saying diplomacy has failed. They are saying, you're going to see here in a second, he's saying, I feel like we have tried to work with them. I gave them chance after chance, and it has failed. It is time to strike. Trump says that the U.S. knows where the supreme leader is hiding, and he urges Iran's unconditional surrender. He said, you need to surrender now without any conditions. Otherwise, we have the ability to end you right now. We are just choosing not to. Pentagon sends warplanes, aircraft carriers to the Middle East as Iran-Israel conflict rages. And we're hearing that they are saying the U.S. needs to be involved in these bunker busters to fully end the nuclear capabilities of Iran. Take a look. Here it is. The U.S. bunker buster bomb that could destroy Iran's Fordo nuclear facility. Israel is saying the U.S. has these capabilities. They have the B-2 stealth bombers that are needed. We need you to destroy Iran. And take a look at what's been coming out here. Now, this is on Truth Social, coming out 6 hours ago. Trump says, we now have the complete and total control of the skies over Iran. Iran had good sky trackers and other defensive equipment, and plenty of it. But it doesn't compare to America-made, conceived and manufactured stuff. Nobody does it better than the good old U.S. Coming out 5 hours ago, we know exactly where the so-called supreme leader is hiding. He is an easy target, but is safe there. We are not going to take him out or kill him, at least not for now. But we don't want missiles shot at civilians or American soldiers. Our patience is wearing thin. Thank you for your attention to this matter. And take a look, coming out 5 hours ago, unconditional surrender. Trump is saying you must end it now or we will destroy you, Iran. They're saying this is not really a war. This is the U.S. just giving them one final chance. Now, also, as I mentioned, nuclear warnings and threats coming out. Take a look at this. Pakistan will nuke Israel if Israel uses a nuclear weapon against Iran, claims Iran. So there has been a nuclear threat issued in the last 24 hours from Iran against Israel, saying if you strike us, if it appears to be a nuclear attack, you will be nuked back. Now, this is also, as we had heard Donald Trump yesterday, I'll let you know, warning the people of Tehran to get out. The concern is if they use that nuclear bomb buster and there is a nuclear warhead underground, this would detonate and we would see in our lifetime, for the first time, a massive nuclear detonation take place in Tehran. So they're saying, get out. And now they are saying, if this happens, we will nuke you back. Pakistan has our back. We'll take a look at this coming out today. Pakistan junks Iran's big claim of assurance on attacking Israel with nuclear bombs, saying, we do not. Pakistan saying, no, do not pull us into this. We will not be nuking anybody if Iran is nuked. And take a look at this coming out. Now, this just in, not even the past half an hour, just in, Iranian TV has just made an announcement. There is a surprise tonight that the world will remember for centuries. Iranian TV has said, now let me know your thoughts. What do you think that means? What is the surprise that the world will never forget today, June 17th, 2025, that Iranian TV is claiming is on the way? Let me know your thoughts. But we are hearing that right now, the United States, Donald Trump has been in the Situation Room. He has been pushing for diplomacy over and over. We heard him say, what a waste of life, that he's very upset that we have chosen, Iran has chosen to go this route and not come come to the negotiating table. We're hearing that at this moment, in just the past hour, that Iran might be preparing to strike U.S. military bases in the Middle East. We've also heard the warnings of sleeper cell attacks on U.S. soil. And Trump is saying, if you do any of these, we are prepared to completely destroy and annihilate Iran, take out.
Shalom, shalom. First off, I give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakadash, Yahweh being the true name of the Heavenly Father, Yahushai being the name for His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Jesus Christ. I want to give double honors to our apostles, double honors to our elders, the great millstone, that taught us truth and will, and salutations to you, hopefully, pushing this truth and honesty, sincerity.
Discover your new Acura. Visit us today and
This is Brother Yahweh, because you know, listen to the Spirit Power, Yahweh Yahushai, give another update, end times, and events. As you can see in the news update that he just spoke on, you know, tensions are pretty much at the brink of all destruction. Okay, and we told you guys that, you know, World War III was intimate in it, and you can see what's happening. So we can expect it any day now, the United States to feel some type of hurt or pain this time, you know, making something go off, or these sleeper cells being activated and something happening, because clearly they've been directly involved in the strikes that's been happening against Iran. So Iran's got sleeper cells in the United States ready to move. So we're just waiting to watch. So, you know, pay attention to your surroundings. Try to avoid any mass gatherings, concerts, and stuff like that right now. I would advise against that. You know, this is just advice. Me personally, what I'm going to do is avoid anything of mass public crowds. You know, because they're about to make their move real soon. And we might actually see, you know, the nuke go off over there. Who knows? And they could do the same here in the United States. So we're just keeping watch, you know, and staying prayed up. And, you know, it was just the other day, Trump made a statement that, you know, the United States wasn't going to get involved and stay out of it. And now, you know, the way he's making statements and talking, yeah, they've been in it, been helping them out. And now they're ready for the next step and actually take action and strike. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:3. It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." Right, there's been constant talks of peace, peace, peace. Everything's going to be cool. Everybody thinks nothing's going to happen. And now we see something's going to happen. You know, and if the United States actually does strike Iran, expect 100% that you're going to hear about some type of city in the United States, you know, some type of mass casualty event that's going to happen. This time the United States will be touched. You know, in the times of war, man. It's the times we're living in. And the scriptures told us about these type of events. This is Jeremiah 15:22. It says, "A sound of battle is in the land, and of great destruction." Okay? A sound of battle, a sound of war. Great destruction is, you know, it's talking about thermonuclear weapons or nukes going off. That's great destruction. You're talking about whole towns and cities being leveled, man. And then you're talking about using that bunker buster over there to cause a nuke to go off. That's going to be devastating. You know, the fallout from that can get into the sky and the air and poison all the water supply over there to the people in the Middle East. But Esau Edom doesn't care, man. It's just how it gets down. This is Matthew 24:6. It says, "And ye shall hear of wars." So you're hearing of wars that's happening right now. Actual wars. It says, "and rumors of wars." So rumors of wars, rumor of, you know, that's the third World War III kicking off. Okay? It says, "And see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. The end is not yet." So that means they have to happen. The scriptures say these type of events have to take place. They have to happen. So it means it's going to happen in your lifetime. You're going to see, you know, this war kick off full-fledged. It says it has to come to pass. It says, but the end is not yet. So you're going to hear of wars that are actually taking place, but it doesn't mean that's the end. But it means that the ultimate end is coming. You know, because in the midst of World War III, Yahweh Shai is going to be returning when the missiles go in the sky. You know, he's going to be delivering up his hopeful elect. Okay? This is Jeremiah 51:2 says, "And I will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about." Let's look this up in the blue letter. Okay, so we're going to look up that word fanners and see what that's referring to. Okay, to be strange, be a stranger. Okay, strange, another stranger, foreigner, an enemy. Okay, so we're going back to that precept. It will send foreigners or enemies. Okay, shall fan her, meaning, you know, attack. Cast away, compass, spread, be scattered, disperse. All right, so this is what's coming. These different nations are going to begin, you know, to invade the United States and attack it. But the ultimate war, the peak of it, is going to be over there in the land of Armageddon, man, in the Middle East. It's building up for that. You see what's going on. So, amen, pay attention to these prophecies so you'll be caught off guard. You know, build yourself up to teach these scriptures and go out there, support the ministry, man, and spread this word while you still can, so you can get some divine intervention to kick in, and you know, the Lord can have mercy upon you and save you and protect you. Okay, so the Lord's will, this lesson was edifying. Just gonna bring out the quick warning what's going on. Give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakadash, the bonds to apostles, elders, great millstone, Tasha's truth and will well. The citation of hope, like truth and honest sincerity. Shalom.